Red Dead Redemption 2 is a game rated M by the ESRB.
You okay, Mary Beth?
Yes. Glad you and Susan got to Tilly in time.
Yeah. Let's just hope that gang stays away from her now. Anyway, I won't disturb you.
All right, Arthur.
You recovered?
I'll be fine. Thank you, Arthur.
Of course. Just glad you're okay.
Hello everyone and welcome back to more Stephen Plays Red Dead Redemption 2. We have teased it, in a way, for several episodes. Getting back to Hosea. Micah, what trouble are you causing now?
Can I talk to you a second?
Sure.
What?
I'm just so worried about Karen, Arthur.
Why?
You know why. She's gonna kill herself when she hits the liquor.
Sure, but I guess that's her choice. I'll try speaking with her.
Thanks, Arthur. I'll try too. But we both know it won't work.
That was heavy. My God. Reverend, you okay? I think you were having a spat with Micah. Javier, Mary Beth.
Hey, y'all.
So apparently Karen is a drunk, and Tilly is very worried about her. So I guess I should talk to. Is that Karen there? That's Karen there, isn't it? Perfect timing.
Make sure you stay awake there, Karen.
Hi there, Arthur.
You look well.
Thank you, Arthur.
This air must be doing you good.
Okay.
Doesn't seem like we can actually discuss anything. Huh. I think Tilly just wanted to tell me stuff. All right, let's finally, after all this time, talk to Hosea, who's got a main story mission for us.
Hosea?
Hey, Arthur.
Come on! If we're gonna make it to this party, we sure as shit better clean up a little.
So we're doing this?
Oh, yeah. Old friend Dutch Van der Linde is finally showing his true colors. Social climbing.
Old Senor Bronte, that horrendous snake, has invited us to the ball, Cinderella. So my suggestion is we go and get you a gown.
You son of a bitch.
I already got fancy clothes, man. I got all dressed up for entering Saint Denis / chapter 4. I like changing my clothes every chapter. I look like a gentleman. I don't think I could look much better than I currently do.
We are ridiculous.
Utterly.
I ain't never been to a ball in my life.
Nor have I, if I am being honest.
I used to quite often. There can be fine pickings.
No pickpocketing. We are here to make real contact.
What kind of contact?
Well, I don't know. We'll find what we can. All I know for sure is we are going to a party at the mayor's house, and the guest of honor is the worst crook in town. I'm sure that we will find something.
Okay.
Man, what is going on?
Gentlemen, Luca, I'm afraid the mayor does not allow guns at official functions after last year's incident. Luca here will take you to Mr. Bronte. I believe he is expecting you.
Follow me, gentlemen. This way, please, gentlemen.
My God. Like, sorry, it's the ridiculousness of everything is
We are
wild.
honored to be here.
That's wonderful, wonderful. Come, this way. What a beautiful evening it shall be. Mr. Bronte is a very good friends with the mayor. Good evening, Pierre.
Senor Napoli?
As long as the mayor behaves himself, you know. Mr. Bronte, he has that thing, you know, respect.
Hosea, Bill, you join the party. We'll meet you out back after we pay our respects to Senor Bronte.
Come.
We'll meet you out in the balcony when you're done.
Sounds good. You go mingle. This is an incredible house. Holy crap. I just want to stop and look at all of the artwork. I guess I'll keep up with Dutch and our little friend here. This place is nuts. Holy cow.
Ah, The angry cowboys, you arrived. And you've washed per la prima volta questo mese, senza dubbio.
This is quite a party you've invited us to.
Yes, quite something. Although I'm not quite sure what.
So, this is Saint Denis High Society.
Yes, apparently so.
And all these people, these are friends of yours, Senor Bronte?
No, not quite, not quite. But they certainly are afraid of me. Like that one. See that wretch? He's the mayor. Henri Lemieux. He'll do anything for $1, and I mean anything.
Politics is a foul business.
Yes. Oh, and that one too. That is Alberto Fusar. He owns a sugar plantation out on the island, and he comes here to whore and despoil himself. Oh, and that is Hobart Crawley, a Confederate major in the war. I mean, hero, they say, but that is his very young wife. I mean, a young mistress, that's the natural order of things, yes, but a young wife, it's unseemly. Oh, the Redskins. I have no sympathy for them, because whoever is stupid enough to get tricked by the Americans, no, they get what they deserve, huh? Yes, and a letter to the mayor. Oh, yeah, that'll save you. And that is Hector Fellows. This self-righteous newspaper man. Maybe you will kill him for me one day.
Well, we're not paid killers as such, not in cold blood anyway.
I did not know you were so particular that you wouldn't help a friend.
Oh, I'm willing to help in any way I can, within reason.
I'm going to pretend to understand what that means.
I meant no offense, sir.
None taken. None taken! All these vulgar people. They hate me. Non vedo l'ora di guardarti morire.
Well, it has been wonderful conversing with you, but I can tell that you are very busy, and I won't waste any more of your time.
Yes. Go, enjoy yourselves, and mingle with this vulgar scum. It'll make you long for the days when you could shoot each other and screw cows out on the open range.
Those sure were the days. Good day, gentlemen.
Good day to you. But before you go, what exactly are your plans here?
Well, we've not made any... Well, we are going to need some money.
Money, yes, of course. But there's money at the trolley station. They keep a lot of cash there in the day. Now, I could not involve myself in such matters. But you... As a guest? Yes. As my guest? Bah, do it, huh? Okay, good day, gentlemen.
Goodbye.
Ok, ragazzi, adesso il vino buono.
I'll show you to the party, gentlemen.
Seems like a nice guy.
Follow me.
That was odd. Huh. Why do you want to lock that door so fast?
Gentlemen, enjoy your evening and welcome once again to Saint Denis. Ciao, ciao.
Lots of interesting folks here.
Let's go ingratiate ourselves.
Hey, Dutch.
Okay. Go find the mayor if you can and stay out of trouble. And steal nothing unless it's information. Of course. Hosea, you go find us someplace to rob. Bill, go make us some new friends. I'm gonna find out if old Cornwall and what's his name, Milton, knows we're here. Gentlemen, be well.
What a wild mission. My objective is mingle. But I love it. I love it because this is, you know, very much part of the era, but not part of the theme of the game thus far. This is a very extreme contrast. Absolutely.
Good evening, sir. Alfred Lafonte. Gilbert Knightley.
God, it's so great to see Hosea do his thing, man. It really is.
You French, sir? Sort of. Originally. I'm from Quebec, but I left many moons ago. And you?
Oh,
No, I came down from New York for a job. I'm a banker.
A banker?
An investment banker.
You're the fellows who never lend me money when I need it. And when I've got too much, try to lend me more.
And what do you do, Mr. LaFawn?
Originally furs, but now all sorts. Lumber, leather, even maple syrup. My partners and I represent more like 23% of all the trade heading south from Quebec into the U.S.
And who do you bank with?
Oh, the usual bunch of clowns in New York.
Do you bank with anyone in the South?
Not one I particularly like.
Well, have you considered Lemoyne National Bank?
Oh, I need a big bank, sir. We borrow a lot of money and generate a lot of cash. Some nervous small-town bank could finish us in a bad year.
Small town? We handle more cash and cash equivalents than any bank south of Manhattan, including St. Louis. Almost all the Caribbean trade banks with us. We work with all the remaining cotton growers in the U.S.
God, I love seeing Jose at work.
Cash, and we help finance half the reconstruction projects after the war. We love big clients, and we love cash. Our branch alone here in town has more cash reserves on site than any bank in the entire country outside of Wall Street and San Francisco.
Well, perhaps we could discuss it further one day, Mr. Knightley. When it comes to bankers, I drive a hard bargain, but I'm very fair in business.
I would at least like the opportunity to show you our business.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
Now, if you'll excuse me, I have to go find my fiancée.
Of course.
God, that was spectacular,
What are
Hosea.
you trying to do here?
A wife is a wonderful thing.
This champagne's gonna last forever, ain't it?
Could be interesting. I'll keep investigating.
You do that. Me too.
What a loathsome selection of humanity.
I heard that Judith Hawksbill has taken a lover.
Of course she has. That slippery fool has had that coming for years.
But that's not the interesting part. What's interesting is that her lover is a Pole.
A Pole?
A Russian. Something like that.
Like a Jew?
Oh, not that bad, but nearly.
I got you, man. I got you.
You okay?
My lord! The pesky nut! What a way to go, eh? Oh, thank you, sir. Oh, yes. Thank you.
Yeah, no problem.
Algernon Wasp.
Hello? Tacitus Kilgore.
Hello, Mr. Kilgore. No, what is it that you do?
I'm an adventurer.
Oh, me too. Pursuer of the exotic and the remarkable. An aesthete in this land of commonplace heathens. My card, sir.
Sure, why not?
Pay me a visit in my atelier. I must just go and purge. I intend to stay thin until I pass away. Good evening.
My God. I love this section. This is one of my favorite sections of the game because there are so many actual conversations happening.
Hello.
Let's listen into more, shall we?
Well, it's nice to meet the both of you. Newsom? Yeah. No, it's a new shirt.
Are you new in town?
Yes. I come from the west. The north. The northwest.
Okay. I came down from Washington myself many years ago.
This town gets to a man. Undermines even the best of us.
I'm doing my best, sir.
Truth is an absolute, son. Don't you think?
Well, I don't quite understand.
Well, you are not, it would seem, the only one.
I was in the Army once.
Good for you.
What do you do now? Well, I'm not quite... Oh, yeah. I'm an American. Yes, but what do you do? Oh, well, I'm in between jobs.
That Bill is incredible.
Of course.
You shall be too, sir, if you don't sharpen up your morality.
I'm trying, sir. I'm trying.
Well, try harder. Much harder.
What would you like me to do? Hit the mayor myself?
Impudence. I see you still got that. But it takes more than a steady line in insults to succeed in newspapers. At least in mine. Good evening.
Bonjour, monsieur.
You tried, Bill. You tried. Poor Bill. He's so out of his element.
Good evening. It really is a beautiful hair.
I got it from Mr. Wasp. He's the finest milliner in the state and quite the most interesting purveyor of the exotic. But don't tell anyone, sir. The women here are all desperate to know.
Ma'am, your secret is safe with me because I guarantee you no one gives a crap.
Hello, ma'am.
Great fuck, I'm drunk. You know, I used to be a great beauty. And an even greater wit. Time. What a total bastard it is, huh? Then again, I always loved bastards. The real ones, I mean. Wedlock. Hugely overrated. I tried it enough. Well, I mean, I tried both. You know, bastards and marriage. I even married a bastard. It didn't work out so good. Oh my God. I should not have got up this morning. I need to go and sit down and have a little rest. I'm just gonna... Is anybody listening to me?
I mean, I am. I find you very interesting.
I know I look like a drunken harlot, but let me be very clear, young man. I am a drunken harlot.
Good evening, madam. Have a good one.
I mean, modern art is all very well, but my daughter could do better.
Oh, you're not such a Philistine as all that, Marie.
No, I am quite that much of a Philistine. Besides which, Monsieur Châtenay, he is a two-bit charmer. Only the most foolish of women would fall for his nonsense.
That's my friend.
Well, that's quite unfair. I found him delightful, in that French sort of way. He reminds me of someone in a book by Balzac.
He reminded me of a hobgoblin, a spellcaster.
You're very unkind, Marie.
I am honest. Where is that waiter? I need more champagne.
Oh, me too.
I can do it.
Would you like some champagne?
Of course. Thank you, sir. You are quite the gentleman. Clearly not from this swampy hellhole.
Thank you. Thank you.
Ladies, I'll see you next week.
I just love all of the different conversations happening and how they're all very fleshed out. It's awesome.
These dances, well, I mean, if that's French culture for you, sign me up for French lessons. Oh, would you like tickets?
What?
This cabaret show at the Theatre Ralour. It's jolly fun.
Bien le bonjour.
Sure. Thank you very much.
My pleasure. Good evening.
Well, that's pretty cool. Got free theater tickets. Huh. You never know what you're going to get walking around these schmoozy parties.
This is quite a town that you have here, Mr. Jameson.
Oh, I don't live here. I was here for the poker.
Oh, you play?
It's my weakness, my worst vice.
Perhaps you should have it whipped out of you like you advocate whipping the sin out of others.
Not whipping, sir, working, and besides, my vice is between me and my maker. I keep winning.
Every gambler says that, Mr. Jameson.
Yes, I know, but like I said, the next big tournament, which I will not be attending, is for a game too rich for my blood. I may be a knave, but I am a sensible knave.
Is that so?
Oh, sure, I'm not a wealthy man. I run a prison. The old riverboat tournaments are for card sharks and rich fools. A really big stakes game attracts oilmen and such, like, from all over. My pockets are not deep enough for that.
You are a wise man.
I'm a conservative man, at least.
The fact is, since the war, the government has done an awful job of preserving law and order, Mr. Jameson.
Well, I agree, Major. Well, at my prison, we are doing the best to remedy that failing. You know, my friend works in the Caribbean. He faces real rebellion. If we don't act decisively, we will endure the same here, and all of this, all these garden parties and civility, they will be doomed. I believe in civilizing the masses, sir. But the first order of civilization is order. Law and order.
I agree.
Without law and order, we will have anarchy.
But with too much law and order, won't we have dictatorship or worse? Monarchy.
The law should be a dictator. That is the American way.
I thought the American ideal was liberty.
Sure. Liberty under the law.
Very interesting.
Major Crowley, Mr. Chambers, I must go speak to someone for a second.
Interesting. You can tell that made Dutch uncomfortable.
Toad of a man. That riverboat sounds interesting.
Everyone's picking up leads, though. You know, everyone's learning a little bit here and there.
What is your problem?
I don't have a problem. I'll shoot you in the head. Sorry.
Hi there, sir.
How y'all doing?
Bonjour. The truth is, since the war, the country's doomed itself.
I disagree. The war? The war was 30 years ago. I was just a boy, and since then we have fought more wars, and we will fight more again.
Now, the country tore itself apart.
And what do you think, sir?
I think war is a fine way of thinning the herd.
Exactly. This man is a realist.
I cannot believe I am hearing this. Excuse me.
You ain't gonna finish your cigar?
Sometimes, sir, the innocent are the damned. Enjoy your evening. I must go see my wife.
Good evening. How are you?
Hello, sir. Enjoying the party?
So far, so good.
I think I saw you before when I was talking to that awful Dorothea Wicklow. Men and women? Equals? Is she insane? Send an army of women into battle, see how far we get.
I know some pretty tough women.
Ah, just what I need, a sympathizer. Well, good evening to you. Enjoy what's left of your manhood.
Someone that has an opposing worldview to me, I can't bear the thought of having to talk to you. Be gone! Also thought it was interesting how his cup glitched into his hand.
Thank you for the champagne. I'm glad there's still some gentlemen left around here.
I hate to see a lady with an empty glass.
Not like that horrible man on the balcony, Mr. Bronte.
Oh, yes?
Why he gets pride of place is beyond me.
Huh.
Well, I've heard he's a very generous benefactor to the city.
Dirty money. Anyway, don't get me started.
Interesting. It seems like some of these conversations, when you read them, there's like actual conversations behind them.
How are you all doing?
Howdy.
And sometimes it's just howdy. All right.
Hi there.
I hope you enjoy that show. Sounds a little bawdy and lowbrow for my taste.
But not for mine.
Oh, I'm sure it's lots of fun. Who am I to judge?
Exactly.
Well, anyway, don't let me keep you.
What a jerk. Jeez. I just want you to know I'm going to take that ticket and I'm going to go to that show. Ugh.
How are you all doing?
Chérie.
I decided to walk through the house, and, you know, as expected, there's a big kitchen area. There's a maid, although I can't interact with her in any way. And, you know, of course you would expect all these things to be here. It's just, it's really cool. The attention to detail in Rockstar Games is always extremely high, but I think it has really hit new highs in Red Dead Redemption 2. That said, I should probably go... I gotta go out the door first. I should probably go to the marker on my map and finally mingle with the person they want me to mingle with.
So hard these days to find men of true morals, especially in journalism.
Indeed, it is.
And you certainly won't find many here. How do you think they got so rich?
Great point, sir.
Well, anyway, enjoy your evening.
Thank you. Thank you kindly.
Evening, man.
Thank you again for the champagne.
Oh, you're welcome.
So, how do you know the mayor?
Oh, I don't really. It's just another party, and I get invited to parties.
Ah, I see.
Oh, very boring, really. Hence the need for copious amounts of champagne.
All right, well, you have a good one.
How do you do?
Have you heard what I said about...
What?
Evening, sir.
I think I walked away too soon from that one. She'll never say it again. All right, bye. All right, I think I have realistically talked to every single person in here just to see if there was dialogue, because I was, you know, very interested in it. And now that I've done all that, I should probably walk up to this group.
It ain't complex, MU. And only an idiot like you, buddy, would try to make it so.
I will not deny idiocy, sir, but perhaps now is not the time.
Typical pansy.
You are drunk, Ferdinand.
I'm not drunk, you fool. But this man loves darkies.
Hey, you are pretty drunk. Yeah, what say you and me cool off?
Get your hands off me.
Arthur making friends wherever he goes.
Sleep it off. Sit down and calm down. Count to 1,000. Then you can rejoin the party.
Hello there.
Sorry you had to deal with that, Mayor.
Thank you, sir.
My pleasure.
Henri Lemieux. I hope you're enjoying my party.
There's quite a place you got here.
It's not mine, and the city is horribly in debt, but we can still put on a good show. Do you know Evelyn Miller?
My lord. The writer?
Well, we seem to have another deranged drunkard on our hands.
Shall we?
Oh, a fireworks show. Oh, that's pleasant.
Lord, they're fantastic.
Oh, they're beautiful.
Excuse me, pardon. Excuse me, pardon. Monsieur, please. Mr. Cornwall was quite insistent, I'm afraid. He shouted down the telephone for several minutes.
Mr. Cornwall is a horse's ass, and a bad horse.
I'm very sorry, sir.
It's not your fault. I'm a fool for trusting him. I'll come in and sign it in a minute. Let me enjoy the fireworks.
Of course.
Did he say something about Cornwall?
Yes. Find out what. Sure.
Follow the servant, but remain undetected, while everyone else gets to enjoy the cool fireworks. It's cool 1899 fireworks. All right, it's fine. Everyone's really loving this.
Hello there.
Bien bonjour.
Evening, ma'am.
Chérie,
How's things?
life is magnificent.
Do 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 do. Bum ba da do 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 do. I think I can remain undetected.
No problems? Everything's fine. We have the place well secured.
Good. Mr. Bronte has a habit of wandering about and reading whatever he likes.
We're watching him and his men like hawks.
Thank you, Mr. Terrell.
Man, this is definitely one of those situations where, you know, Dutch and the gang just really seem over their head. And that seems to be a theme, so.
Is everything taken care of? The telephone, it keeps ringing.
The mayor said he will sign later.
Where you going, buddy?
Marie! Marie! Find that little reprobate Jip and beat him. I will not have standard slip in this house. Have you lost your mind? I said, have you lost your mind? Come here. Come here. Look at me. Look at me. Who do you think you are? This area is not meant for the likes of you. You know this. Standards in this house are slipping. This is a final warning to you, miss. A final warning. Now get out of my sight.
A happy man. And he's going upstairs. Well, guess what? So am I. Gotta get up there. I'm not gonna know where he went. Be very careful. Oh, he's finally going in that room. He put something in a drawer. What are you doing now, buddy? Retrieve the ledger from the desk. He left the room. God. Woo! This is dangerous stuff, Arthur. In the middle of a party like this?
Mr. Leviticus Cornwall. Top secret. Extremely confidential. Very interesting.
Part of me wants to follow Pierre, but that seems like a bad idea. Inspect leather. Turn to Dutch at the gala. Mon cher Angelo, yet again the city is in debt to you, and I am flabbergasted by your generosity. The magnificent gift you provided will prove to be a cornerstone in our financing of our dream of establishing blah, 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 blah. We're now on the way to forever years. Your friend. I think that could be helpful as well. God, how... I can't sneak in here. I think he disappeared. I don't think I have to worry about him. I like looking around these places because the thing is, a lot of times, these environments and games are created for like one mission, and there's rooms that you're never even going to go into because the team that makes stuff, they make the environment because they have to have a specific size environment for whatever, but they don't even know what part of the mission's going to use it. So then there's stuff that is literally missed, and that hurts me. It definitely hurts me a little bit. So that's why I like to take the time to walk around and look at things, because there's a good chance we'll never be back here. And this place is incredible, so... I mean, but, maybe it's an open house. Maybe at any point you could jump the fence and the doors are unlocked and you can get in. I have no idea. Either way, we've got some interesting information, and we should probably return to Dutch.
Find anything? I think so.
Nothing. This town is a waste of time.
Maybe not. Arthur? Gentlemen, I think we're done here.
What did you find out?
There's plenty of money moves through here, of course, and I think I found out how we can grab some of it. A big bank. Real one, I mean. But not yet.
A city bank?
Maybe. And a stuffed one. If we're gonna leave, that could be the one thing we need.
There's also that trolley car station Senor Bronte told us about, and I heard about a high-stakes poker game. Come on.
God, I hope I don't have to play a high-stakes poker game. I will lose very badly and very quickly.
Here comes Lenny. All right, let's get in. Go home.
Oh, I ain't never felt so awkward in all my life. All them folk all so pleased with themselves. Oh, high society's pigeon shit. If you ask me, it's more like torture.
Well, that's sort of the point, isn't it? Let the people torture themselves.
Here's them papers I took.
Anybody see you take this?
I don't think so.
I might have an idea. Let me think on it.
Man, oh man. It's interesting because I really thought, you know, as things were wrapping up in Chapter 3, I was like, this is insane. This is crazy, the stuff that's going on. And obviously, we're not to that same tone, but the stuff that's happening now,
Interesting times.
still crazy.
I guess. So what's next? Dancing lessons? Deportment?
More along the lines of armed robbery. Jose is handling reconnaissance on the bank. He and Abigail are gonna run some distractions, see how the law react.
Good.
Oh, and I spoke to Evelyn Miller. Fine man. Here helping the Indian chief we saw.
Yeah, I met him too, with the mayor.
He's lobbying officials in Saint Denis on their behalf. Maybe we could help.
Maybe.
Now, I think there's a lot of money on the riverboat. A lot of money. And Trelawney, he's investigating for us. He says to meet him at the Taylor's.
Okay.
One big score down here, Arthur, and we disappear. We are almost heading home.
Where is home?
I don't know. Exactly. But I can smell it. I'm gonna go investigate this trolley thing old Bronte was talking about.
Okay.
With Dutch, it's always one thing. One thing. That was a great mission. Holy cow, was that a great mission. Fantastic. Let's take a look at the map, shall we? See, we don't have anything here at home. We've got some new folks to talk to. There's Trelawney. There's a stranger mission that moves the story forward. That's interesting. So we got some missions down there. Anything else that pops up anywhere else? No, I don't believe so. But we've got plenty to do now that we moved the story forward just a little bit. That's going to be it for today. Thank you so much for watching. See you guys next time for more Stephen Plays Red Dead Redemption 2.